Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace. Websites, online stores, marketing tools, and analytics. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to building your own online presence and running your own business. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy IntroSpecktive, and we all know Smash Ultimate attracts a wide demographic purely for its roster. I know it's beating a dead horse to say it, but seriously, this lineup is insane. Where else can Sans do battle with a Morton? Name another game where the Duck Hunt Duck can share a battlefield with a Dragon Quest slime. There's so many characters in this game that they ran out of names, for God's sake. It's natural that with a cast of characters representing this many different franchises, from so many different eras of gaming history, that it garners players from all age groups. From young kids to full-on grown-ups, Smash Ultimate has a piece of nostalgia for everyone. Now, of course not everyone plays a character for nostalgia, but over time I believe that there have become certain characters for certain age groups. Whether it's because of who the character is, the game they hail from, how they look, how they play, I'm not entirely sure there's a singular reason. But I'm here today to try a little guessing game with all of you, and see if I can call out some of your guys' ages based on your ultimate main. So, without further ado, let's get started. Keep in mind that just because I place your main in a certain age group doesn't mean it's true to you, but this is more a generalization based on my time in the Smash community. Okay, starting with the youngest age group, kids 12 and younger. This is probably the most quote-unquote stereotypical age group for certain characters, and they are as follows: Yoshi, Kirby, Ness, Pichu, Toon Link, Sonic, and the Koopalings. Now again, don't be offended if you're older and main one of these characters, but these ones seem to appeal to children the most, for two major reasons. The first is how they look. The cute aesthetic really catches the eye of young kids. It's like a puppy. The second, and probably more valid reason, is that a lot of these characters have some sort of entry-level move that is easy for them to spam. Whether it be a special or a smash attack, you'll find that their playstyle heavily revolves around a certain move. And I know this, because I was the Toon Link down air master back in my Brawl days. Up next we have teenagers, and this is a longer list. We have Dark Samus, Jigglypuff, Falco, Lucina, Roy, Chrom, Meta Knight, Pit, Dark Pit, Zero Suit, Wario, Pokemon Trainer, Diddy Kong, Lucas, Wolf, Villager, Little Mac, Greninja, Palutena, Cloud, the Belmonts, Incineroar, and Joker. Now, I'll admit, I don't have a solid reason for a lot of these, but this seems to be some of the characters that I see teenagers on Twitter the most talking about, so I just added them. Maybe nostalgia, maybe the game they're from, I'm not sure. But I do know that a lot of these characters are because teenagers are one of three things. You have the moody teenagers, you have the edgy teenagers, and of course, you have the horny teenagers. Moving on to young adults, they use Peach, Daisy, Sheik, Zelda, Dr. Mario, Marth, Game & Watch, Wii Fit, Rosalina, Robin, Shulk, Corrin, Bayonetta, Isabelle, and Hero. Now, some of these have to do with nostalgia, I'm sure, but I think the main appeal of these characters is that they're the quote-unquote sophisticated group of the roster. Not necessarily in how they play, but who they are. Young adults are at an age where they're starting to become more refined, a bit more snooty, so these characters kind of reflect that. Either that, or they're just still all horny. I don't really know. And now, the infamous boomer category. Donkey Kong, Samus, Fox, Bowser, Ice Climbers, Mewtwo, Snake, Ike, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Duck Hunt, Ryu, Ken, King K. Rool, and Banjo. These characters just reek of nostalgia. Whether it was a game they played on their 20th century console, or the nostalgia of their first main in a way earlier version of Smash, the boomer mentality is simple. Play what resonates with you most. I'm pretty sure at least 80% of Snake mains are bearded brawl vets who constantly say that kids these days have no reason to complain. In my day we had to face Meta Knight. And of course, we have the dad characters. If you're telling me that you've played Smash with your dad, and he didn't choose Ike at some point, you're straight up lying. Well, those are the major categories, which means the remaining characters kind of transcend the groups, and everyone seems to play them. I mean, come on, how can I categorize Ganon and Falcon? Who doesn't play these guys? And then there's characters like Lucas and Olimar. I've seen brawl vets in their 30s play them, but they also appeal to young kids. Of course, everyone plays characters like Mario, and because everyone loves memes, Sans is played by all as well. And then there's characters who I just don't have enough intel on because barely anyone plays them. Seriously, I haven't seen anything about Lucario in probably half a year by now. And Plant? I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one who mains Plant. But I'm not the only person online, and it's so easy to build your online presence with Squarespace. Squarespace has to be one of the most accessible tools for making your very own webpage. Take it from me who knows nothing about web design, and I found the simplistic overlays so easy to navigate, it helped me every step of the way. There's plenty of templates to choose from, all with really great, professional looking layouts, and you can have something put together in as little as an hour. There's all sorts of features like appointment scheduling, you can keep on top of things with traffic overview, and even create a community with comments and replies. Squarespace has been publishing on the web for over a decade, and I recommend them for anyone looking to start a website. So, if you're that person, check out the link in my description to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain using code IntroSpecktive. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring. And that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully I was able to guess some of your guys' ages, but if not, keep in mind that these are just generalizations, and you should just play who you want, regardless of your age, as long as you're having fun, right? Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Deuces!